Okay, well Mark just showed up and we've got a little bit of quick harvesting to do just to top up some things that we needed from yesterday that we didn't have. So Mark's gonna go and pick patty pans. I'm gonna come out here, harvest some Swiss chard, harvest a little bit of spring onions, and harvest cilantro and parsley bunches. And then I'm gonna just head back to one of our plots and harvest a bed of arugula really quickly. Hopefully we can get all of this done in the first hour of the morning because we're starting at 6:30 today. All right, here we go. All right, Mark's at it picking patty pans. You notice that he's wearing long sleeves because they're thorny, and if it gets on your skin, it gets itchy. Some people are more irritated than others. I'm particularly very irritated by it, so I always like to wear sleeves. And I always find it's itchier if you do it when it's hot and you're sweating. So now our daily routine is as soon as we start in the morning, we're picking patty pans. That's the first thing we do every morning. 20 minutes and it's done. Because to do it later in the day is just too uncomfortable.
I gotta come back here and I gotta tie these suckers this way.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, look at it in here already.
Good haul of tomatoes. This is like the first real haul off the greenhouse in the back here. So one of these flats came from the greenhouse yesterday at Lawrence, and then the rest of these are all coming from here. And that'll be the last picking of those tomatoes in there, and we're gonna pull them out today. Got the spring onions, got the chard. Now I'm gonna load up my bike and head over to that other plot and cut a bed of arugula real quick. Just got here. I'm just doing a quick cut of arugula, and I cut this bed on Monday and it's just starting to flower. So I'm gonna do one more quick cut and then it's done. We'll turn it over Monday or Tuesday this week. So we got everything we need to harvest for today. Now most of the day is just gonna be spent portioning and washing, packing, and portioning stuff for the market. So we're gonna have 4 people doing it today. We got Diego, I got my friend Christian who comes and helps us on Fridays, and then Mark and myself. So we're hoping to just crank through and get it all done before 1 o'clock. Then Diego and I are out to a little town outside of Kelowna called Summerland. I'm gonna go interview a guy named Brian Callow who runs a really cool, small scale but profitable mushroom operation called What the Fungus. So that you can expect that in an upcoming video, probably one of the Farmer to Farmer series. Picking out any of the flowers that were on there, and I'm just talking to the camera. Sorry. So I'm back here and I'm just picking through any flowers that I see on this arugula because it was the 3rd cut of that bed, and it looks good. It's barely even wet. It's nice and crisp, so we can, I'll throw this in the cooler right after, and then it'll be packed shortly after that. All right, we're still packing lots of stuff. I'm just gonna do a quick harvest of these pea shoots. I forgot that I didn't get them done, and they're like perfect to go right now. Okay, if I leave them any longer, they'll get too long and lanky. I'm just loading up to do a quick delivery. I'm going to delivering to a grocery store that is literally 1 block down my street. You guys have probably noticed there's something missing from the greenhouse right now. That is all the tomatoes. Diego has been pruning away, so they're all done now because our main tomato season is pretty much full on at this point. So all the other greenhouses are going to be, this one here is where we're doing most of our cherries. And we got some ox hearts here, and we've harvested already. We've got about 60 pounds today, so they are pumping. Just washing some spring onions here. These are my least favorite vegetable to wash, and they're the most time consuming for what they are, but I just do like a tiny bit of them just to have them at the market in the summertime. Very, very minor production. I think I've got about a 6-foot bed and another 6-foot bed in the front, and that's it. I'm back in the greenhouse. I changed my shirt because I need to get dirty, and I'm doing some soil blocks. I need to make about 8 flats. They take me about 10 minutes to make a soil block flat. I've done a video on this before, you guys. If you haven't seen it, just go check the one Salanova soil blocks, and so I can fit 400 in a flat, and that's a 50-foot bed. So I need to do 8 more beds of Salanova essentially. And since I'm in here, I just noticed that my my sunflower shoots are ready to pop there. So I'm just gonna uncover those and put them on the shelf and water them in a bit. So this is pretty much a perfect germination. We've been struggling with sunflower the last few weeks, actually maybe even the last month or so, because of some seed that had some fungus in it. And we were just having problems. We had all kinds of problems. So I switched seed varieties, and now we're on more of a steady sterilization program. We're sterilizing the seed, which I always do, but now we're sterilizing the flats. So we're just the flats that we've put some aside separately, like these ones here. We've got a separate pile that have been sterilized, and essentially it's just a bath in water and bleach. You can use food grade hydrogen peroxide and water. I think it's like a 30-to-1 ratio or something, or 1-to-30 ratio or something like that. But bleach works. And so we just sterilized the flats, and now we've got these all germinated perfectly, nice consistency, no fungus whatsoever. And that's the kind of the type of germination you want. Nice and thick, nice thick carpet, and it's lifted the flat up about 1 inch off the top. I'm using 1-inch deep flats. And that's what we're looking for. Perfect germination, so that should be a really nice, perfect crop, 100%. Now I'm gonna finish these soil blocks. Probably take me 1 hour and 20 minutes to do all this. We're just about done for the day. Mark's gonna zip downtown, do a quick delivery by bike, and then I'm just gonna finish seeding my Salanova flats, and that's it for the day. It's 10 minutes to 2 and we are done for the day. So all the market's packed up, all the deliveries are done. Diego and I are gonna hang out for the rest of the afternoon, then we're gonna head up to a mushroom farm called What the Fungus and you can watch for that video. We're gonna go check out a guy who's growing 75 varieties of mushrooms. Super cool stuff. Okay, wait for that one. Should be next week or so. If you guys are liking the videos, hit the comments below, like and share them with your friends. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and check out my online course, profitableurbanfarming.com, and my book at theurbanfarmer.co. And if you'd like to make a donation to the show, it's always appreciated, and it's been a huge help, so thank you for those of you that have been doing so. It's allowed me to upgrade some of my camera gear, some of my audio gear. I got a new microphone on the camera here, and do some cool stuff like drone shots. So thank you for all that you have supported.